everyone, and welcome back to your monthly legacy tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside at Sydney Ruben. Sydney.
Hi everybody, it's good to be back
I
again.
don't know. The old habit of mine, like to give everyone like a nickname. Everyone who came on the Power 9 podcast, like had a nickname, and then I brought it onto the stream.
Oh
It was kind
wow,
of weird. So like yeah, they are very odd nicknames. Like Joe. Joe's
uh-huh.
like angry fool.
Angry
Joe,
fool.
Joe, angry man fool. Anyway, we're watching a match here between John Po and Ong Yong Sen. These two guys actually have nicknames of their own, but I'm not gonna.
Oh wow, jeez.
Not great.
Oh, what's
Oh
happening here? What's
man.
happening here? What's happening on Ong Yong Sen's stable?
Woo! Okay, now I can update the deck list. So it looks like John Popo. Well, we saw John Popo the last game he's playing. Woo! He's playing red deck wins, right?
Yeah.
And Yongsen looks like he's playing mono black. Mono black
Reanimator?
And just as we say,
Oh boy.
looks like John Popo just wrapped it up.
Oh wow.
my
Oh wow. That was a
gosh.
fast game.
That was a fast game.
How's the weather?
What are we gonna talk about now?
How's the weather? Oh my goodness. I mean, I barely even
Jeez.
introduced myself and the game ended.
Yeah, exactly. we barely introduced the players. Hey, John Popo, I can hear John Popo like laughing from the from the stands or from the play area. It's hilarious.
Wow,
That is
that's
hilarious.
so fast. So fast. That's crazy. I
Okay,
mean,
wait. You keep talking. I want to set something up.
All right. So Megan's gonna set something out outside, I think, by the table. Hey Wendell, how are you? Nice sleeves. Oh, I think I missed that one out. But yeah, that was a very fast game. That's what happens when you play combo decks. You could in Legacy, you end up going off like turn one and stuff like that happens when you get really good hands. I think it happened to me once when I was playing against Storm. I didn't have the right cards to defend myself, and I just lost. Game one. It's really quick, painless. I would say
Yeah,
painless,
just
very
like-
painless. Just go
I
go game
cannot
two.
trust anything, right? Like John Popo is like, oh, okay, that's a red card. Are you gonna name White? I don't know. Maybe. Wow. That was dumb.
Do you think Yongsen can do it again
I'm pretty sure he can, right? Like at some
in one turn? That's crazy.
at some
Oh.
level, because like all you need is Entomb, right? Entomb is the one that sets it up. If not on turn one, then turn two, right? Because
Yeah.
he goes turn one Dark Ritual into Bury Alive, and then turn two Animate it, or Goryo's, maybe not Goryo's Vengeance, but like one of those two cards. Or turn one unmask myself,
Oh
unmask
boy.
myself.
Yeah,
down
and
the Iona.
and John don't play. It's red deck, so you don't
Yeah,
have
it's
counter
just-
spell.
Yeah, it's just straight out red
Yeah,
deck
it's like-
wins, right? The only way John Popo has to fight against this, I'm not quite sure whether he has it in his deck, surgical extractions. Right? That's the only way that he can fight against Yongsen's deck. But then again, it's an uphill battle, right? Because
Yeah.
if he doesn't have it in his opening hand, he's dead. And
Oh boy,
yeah, this
that's
giant smile on John Popo's face is like, yeah, this is how this game ends, right?
oh boy, jeez.
They are playing for a win and in. There are several tables. Their table is a 3 and 2 table, and they can't ID it. They can't ID because the next few tables
I
are
see.
7, 7, 7, 7.
Oh, okay.
So there's a chance if they ID, there's a chance that two of them might get kicked out because of their tiebreakers. So they have to fight. And it looks like table 3. Although table 3 looks like they have they have decided, yeah,
Let's-
let God
Decide.
let the God of mathematics determine my fate.
Oh boy. So what happens now? Red deck wins just play 4 surgical in the side and bring.
I maybe, but Tomot script maybe, or
Fairy Macabre.
Fairy Macabre, yeah, and you know,
Awesome game one.
yeah. Not much of a game. Turn one, I kill you. This is, I mean, like, we've seen it free win rate deck, right? We've seen it happen. Turn one, I go, Siemens Spirit Guide into what's that? Dual Land or
Ah.
sorry, Ancient Tomb.
Yes.
And then some random spells like I win now? Do you like not die? Do you die now? All right, so Tomahawk Script is a great answer uh, to whatever Yongsen is doing. He will be able to push Yongsen back a few turns,
I see.
but not forever, because he's got repeatability. The first time he unmasked itself, that's one time Tomahawk Script activation, right? And so Yongsen just needs to draw a few more cards to be able to finish off this game.
Oh,
There we go. I don't know
Eidolon.
the Great Revels. Nice card, but
Is it enough?
is it enough? Yeah. So
Okay.
Collective Brutality, going to discard my Griselbrand.
He
Okay.
escalates it, right?
Yeah.
So-
He should escalate all three modes, right?
true.
Collective
If you
Brutality.
could,
you-
what
yeah.
what modes you would pick if you escalate two?
So for two would in that case like kill the creature, and then probably look at the hand and then discard a card, and which I think he did.
I see.
Yeah, he took away the skewer. But I'm a bigger fan of like just escalating all three modes. Because your deck does dump cards into the graveyard, which is great.
Maybe some of the cards he really feel like he need to keep. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it looks like he needs to keep like more cards in hand. Didn't have as many creatures as he would have liked. Oh,
Which
Exhume.
one is this?
So this is Exhume.
Exhume, it lose life.
No. Each player brings back a creature. There we go.
So we might see Eidolon coming back.
Eidolon does come back, but Eidolon versus Griselbrand. I don't know which one is better. I think Griselbrand is slightly
So
better
they
than Eidolon.
both opponents have to pick one.
Yeah,
I
both
see.
opponents have to pick one. It looks like Thomas Script might just be activated,
And
which means that Yongsen has less one creature. And this is what I was talking about earlier in the day, right?
yeah,
So he has to have two sets of these removals. So that's why he didn't escalate times two,
I see.
because he would have lost an
Both,
additional.
yeah.
creature, yeah. That wouldn't have been good.
But now I think John Paul needs to get another Tomahawk script or maybe possibly a surgical extraction if he could.
Exactly. So he needs to find a second answer as well.
Oh, here comes the pressure. Oh.
Okay, a good collective brutality.
Oh,
which
wow.
means that he's Yongsen here finds another way to get creatures into the graveyard, which is great. And that's like snaps off.
Oh boy.
Grave
Oh
Titan.
my
Okay.
goodness, Grave Titan.
Yeah, Grave Titan is good. Good stuff. Good stuff.
So I guess he pings off the Eidolon. Look at the hand, or gain life.
I think looking at the hand is better. Woo! Fire Blast you.
Oh boy, that does what?
Oh, 4 damage.
Four.
So Fire Blast, you can sacrifice 2 mountains instead, or two mountains? Instead, deals 4 damage to any target. So, I think that was.
But Yongsen
worth
don't care, right? At this point, he can just Grave Titan in.
Only if he has maybe Animate Dead. Animate Dead is the. If he has Reanimate, like.
He'll
he
lose
can't-
life.
Yeah, he lose
Yeah.
life and he'll go down to 0. Oh, that's Animate Dead.
No.
Guess what?
I think you have a hand into this game.
Alright. Oh, Yongsen, you are very good at this game, eh? You're really
the
getting the hang
RNG
of
gods
it,
are
yeah.
watching over him.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean that he's safe, right? So Chain Lightning, you go down to 1. Can't fetch. Oh wow. Okay, but Animate Dead into another Collective Brutality, that would be great. So Animate Dead, take back Grave Titan. So John Poppo here needs burn spells, like 1 in 2 cards off the top of the deck. He just needs
wow,
a burn spell, right?
this kind of feeling is so scary.
Have you watched that sheesh, was it John Finkel or whatever, the
No, I
top deck
haven't.
Lightning Helix?
Oh boy.
Screw critics, you, and that's the game.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
So John Popo here able to stave the mono black reanimator back by just a few turns, right? That's
Yeah,
the power
just- yeah,
of like
that-
common script
it
or
is.
like you know that those type of effects
It,
of
it
cards.
actually bought him enough time to take Youngson's life so fast.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and having, you know, Yongsen only having the exhume at that point of time, right, where it you know, it brought back extra damage in the form of Idol of the Great Rebels. So not the best reanimation spell, but at that moment was okay. I think he should have done what's that? The if he had reanimate, it would have been better because
see.
like the reanimate would have resolved. He would have lost life, but he would have forced John Popo to go and crack the Tomot script. But of course, you know, you can't be a lot every day Sunday, right?
Yeah, every day can be
It's the
But I
eternal
would
Sunday,
have to
but-
ask, would you have tried to gain life with
Yes,
escalate?
I definitely
Because
would.
knowing your opponent is what your opponent
Yeah.
plays, I feel like I would consider gaining life as well.
Yeah, I
if-
would have put myself on parity, right? Like, you know, the two times that he casted, what's that? The collective brutality.
Yeah.
I would have tried to gain life both times because
Just 4 life means a lot to.
you know, making your opponent discard a card saves you 3 life, right?
Yeah.
Minimum. And then making, you know, and then getting back that 2 life, that is 5 points of damage that you're saving yourself by discarding
Yes.
2 cards. And your deck is all about discarding cards, right?
Yeah,
Or
I
discarding
agree.
certain types of cards. So, you know, maybe Yongsen could have been a little bit more aggressive in the choices, you know, for collective brutality. But we'll see. Now he gets to go first.
Oh boy.
And we might just see like
Oh
turn
boy.
one, turn one Iona on the battlefield, you lose.
Oh my goodness, that would be crazy.
fun.
That
That'll
would
be
be
like-
crazy. Like it reminds me of the games I've seen at Oklahoma. I went for modern. This is modern, and this is before Titan was had their cards banned.
Uh-huh.
Like people turn 1 and go off Hive Mind.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
that'll be fun.
That's
so
crazy. Like this is modern.
Simeon Spirit guy into what's that what's that dude?
Which dude?
The Amulet of Vigor.
Oh, yeah,
Vigor,
Amulet of
down
Vigor,
there the first
yeah.
time, then you explore. Was it explore?
Was
not
it-
explore? The Summer Bloom.
Oh, yes.
First one is Summer Bloom, and then you lay down 2 more lands. After that, Azusa. And then you
I
lay down
don't
2
really
more
remember the
lands.
sequence, but I saw that happens that he played Hive Mind and I was like, oh, what turn is this? Turn 1.
Turn 1, yeah.
Oh my,
dumb, it's
oh my
so
goodness.
dumb.
I mean, that's how I felt. Like, oh my goodness, this is modern. And I mean, I understand for Legacy, but wow. Turn 1 play is crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. You know, before the banning, like that was a bit more consistent. But you know, we're still seeing it. I mean, Amulet Titan.
But not turn 1 plays.
Not turn 1, turn 2.
Turn 2.
Turn 2, like you're down to. Turn 2, if you had cast, had you know, shocked yourself with all
Yeah.
your shock lands, you die.
Oh,
Turn
yeah.
2, you take 18 points of damage. Oh, yeah, that's very nice. So I suppose that's a nice game of Magic.
Oh boy. Oh, that was like really rough for modern that during that period for me. I'm like, oh boy. Like,
Yeah. You know, there was the same period of time where what's that, Eldrazi, you know.
Oh my goodness, Eldrazi Winter?
That came right after Eldrazi
yes,
Winter.
that came right after. That was horrible too.
And you know, and Legacy for the longest time has also been suffering from, you know, locking, just being locked out. Oh, there we go. Entomb.
Does he have it? He entombs.
Entomb Reanimate. Alright. Entomb.
Oh my god!
Yeah!
Oh my god! You could see John Paul's face there. The reaction. He was like, "You have it."
Iona, yeah. So here we go.
Oh my god. Oh boy.
There's the handshake. That's it. That's it.
Oh boy, Youngsen's
was-
so lucky.
That was fast.
The consistency is kind of crazy for
Yeah,
this
yeah. Dude, there's
mono
so much.
black.
There's so much. Yeah, I think he should have done that first, right? Which more effective use of his mana, but yeah, win more.
I mean, win more. I mean, he won like. Oh my god! Oh boy, that was very quick
That's
games.
hilarious.
Very quick games.
Do you want to put like Alfian on the stream?
Afian's playing today?
Yeah.
What?
Well, no, it's not playing. That's the thing that I was setting up, right? We can go and chit chat for a while.
Okay, sure.
This thing. Okay, so yeah, they'll sort themselves out. Okay, so remember you can join us on the stream. Wednesdays 8 p.m. Singapore time, twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games, and you can catch replays youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games, as well as find all our stuff on social media feeds as well. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find myself at The Asian Judge. You can find Sydney Ruben at Sydney Ruben, SIDNEY. Alright, so Alfian's scooting into place. I'll stop recording here, and we will not be putting on a replay until a little bit down the road. Yeah.